All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. 30 base. 61. Matchbox right.
Now a play fake here on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
A gain of 13 yards.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey! Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on her. Get hands on motion man. No. Go. Get it.
Off play action. Eason. Dancing to his... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ndamukong Suh able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check 26. Big ass. Check the backer. Hard. Ready.
Looking to throw. Eason, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Anthony Walker, the other Colts linebacker with over 100 tackles a year ago, making the play there.
At the Colts 18-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Charlie. Mike's 47.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wait, 20. Mike 47.
Stop your whining.
Alert! Smooth.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Both sevens and Mike. Both sevens and Mike. Watch the screen. Pass. Alert.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Now Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, touchdown number 15 of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Sam on. Check 50. Undercrush. Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chris Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped out shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Shit. Wide. Get wide. Show it up. Check 3. Go bandit. He's coming. Double up. Goal 50.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Watch the run. Check it out, read. Check. 72. Check. Lucky. Kill. Easy.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
53.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
47 to Mike, boy. 47. Check. 47. Push him back. Ozzy.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
You ain't Alabama. You ain't doing nothing today. 47's the mic. 47's the mic.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, whoa. 47. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Now Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Alabama. Move, Ozzy. Buzz. 47's the mic.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
They're on the 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Back there. Stay in situation. Let's go. Hey, watch it. Check 52. Slam.
Operating from the gun. Eason nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Hey, let's get this. Hey, Alabama.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, this complete to Jones. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
47 is the Mike. Watch the backer. Mike's 47.
Brady now to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
47 Mike 47. I got one.
Check it, reload.
Now Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ben Banagoo able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Any weapons? Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, exit.
Check Mike 47. Check
Alpha.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Touchdown, defense. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Let's go.
Go Bandit.
Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. It's our time.
Brady airing this one out for Evans. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kendall Beckwith able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Break.
Pick me up. Here we go. Lucky.
Watch recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That's good for 28 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Here's Brady. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Go, Bandit.
Running right, Jones.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Go.
Watch twist. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike.
Alert.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 47's the mic. 47's the mic.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Wait for the end.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady. He completes it to Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Okay, 66.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check 99. Check 99.
Again, it's Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. 47's the Mike.
To throw is Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Kill. Now.
To throw on second down. Eason. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got his man Hilton. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They go right back to Mack. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Room here to run. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll go again to Jones. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Shadow! Hey, Echo! 47's the mic. 47's the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Shadow!
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Brady now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Ozzy! Ozzy! Hey, wahoo! Hey, go 66!
They'll try the right side with Jones. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Right, 20! Hey, 66! 5!
47's the mic. 47's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Check it!
Watch the pass. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47. Yo.
Hey, 66!
From just shy of midfield, Brady. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Darius Leonard has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
72!
Watch
53, Linda!
Check 43.
53, Linda! Hey, orbit!
47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. You must be getting tired.
Hey!
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Caught by Jones. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 35.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Shoot. Check.
Help him! Hey, Haywood!
Check 24. Both 7's the mic.
Regular!
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6.
No, 66! Alert!
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. Fighting ahead at the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the carry, it's Logan. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They run again with Logan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. T.J. Logan, his 1st touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Off the play fake. Eason. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Paris Campbell, and it's 3rd and short. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Taylor. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hurry. Ready.
Back to throw. Eason. He's got Jack Doyle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. On 1st and 10, Eason. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Chris Jones in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Eason. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Shaquille Barrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Under 10. Leo. 13. Check 13.
Watch out.
Look at me. Go.
On 4th down, Eason. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position.
Team 6.
47, check back 47. Watch the run. Both sevens and Mike. Come on, D.
Brady going to look to throw. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one, because right now, this has not been his game.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason flushed out right. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. A big play there for Indy. 54 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some more.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Eason, and he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Go. Motion. Check 26, check 26. Ready.
On 4th down, Eason. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Hey, Foxtrot. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Army. Mike's 47. Hey, check it. 47. Hey, watch the slant. Gold 50. Check the backer. 47's the mic, boys.
Brady going to throw here. Going up top for Miller. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown. And that was all she wrote.
Almost sitting there.